Herkese merhaba arkadaşlar. Ben Ogi. Ogi ile korku gecesine hoş geldiniz. Diyecek fazla bir şey yok aslında. Ben de tırsıyorum. Oyunu pek bilmiyorum. Daha önce oynamadım da. Hadi let's go. Zorluk derecesi okey. Ben bunu basic başlatayım ya. Bakalım sarmazsa normal alırız. Tekrardan baştan başlayıp.
Back to the beginning. We all come to a story with hopes and expectations, looking for an answer. Sometimes it would be better to live with that hope without ever knowing the full story.
Bence ışığı açayım çünkü oyun
In a
zaten
horror
karanlık
story,
bir
there
tema.
are only victims and monsters. And the trick is not to end up as either. But trapped by the genre, we are all ripped to pieces along the way.
Ama niye öyle oldu?
This is not the story I hoped it would be. This is not the ending I wanted. This story will eat us alive. This story is a monster. And monsters wear many faces.
Şu an bir tık daha iyi gibi. Harika. Baştan söyleyeyim, küfür edebilirim. Konuşabiliyoruz mu? Yok. Bunun nesi vardı yok. Kanka soymuşlar atmışlar bizi. Bir ses duyduğuma emin edebilirim ama oradan gitmesek mi? Tamam, mecbur gideceğiz, okey. Ananın kayboldum. Oyun sesleri iyi geliyor mu acaba? Ananı sikeyim. Geyik gibi. Saat geç oldu. İyi. Sakin. Ha, şükür koşmayı verdi ya. Rahatladım biraz. Bak. Siktir git abi, konuşma ya. Şu an nasıl? Işığa koş. Ma. Koşma. Koşma. Ama ben böyle olsun istemedim abi. Ha tamam, hikaye yeri ölmem lazım. Okey. Zaten başımıza ne geliyorsa tarikatlar yüzünden geliyor. Tamam, oyun şimdi başladı.
Hey, kiddo. How are you?
I'm good, Mom. How are you?
This trip might take a little longer than I thought. I'm sorry I've been gone so much lately, Logan.
Oh my god, Mom, it's not your fault people get all murdery. What happened?
Just work stuff.
Right. Well, Dad and I are just watching the latest episode of Night Springs here. Mom, it's so good.
No
Şu an iyi mi ses
spoilers.
peki?
I'll let you get back to the show. You were supposed to wait and watch with me. I love you both.
This is what happens when you go on work trips, Mom. Love you too. And say hi to Casey. Tell him to stop brooding so much.
Logan? I will. Bye, kiddo.
Okey, ses kısık.
Logan thinks you should try cheering up.
Snarky kid. Wonder where she gets that from.
It can't be a coincidence that another body turns up just as we arrive in town. Feels like the killer's leaving a message.
I'm glad you're on this case with me, Anderson. It's right up your alley. You should take lead. Think of me as the backup.
Şu an nasıl?
Okay.
Şu
Any
an
words
ayarlamış
of
olmam
advice?
lazım.
Nothing that would cheer anyone up. Here we are. Cauldron
Sure.
Lake.
Time to get to work.
Alda silahımız var mı?
A deputy was supposed to be here to show us to the crime scene. There's the car, so where's the deputy?
Eaten by a bear? I'll check out that map.
En sevmediğim tip. Evet, okey, hadi devam. Bu ne? Evet. Biz buradayız. Olay yeni gidin. Okey, hadi gidelim.
I think I hear someone. Could be our deputy.
I can go take a look.
Wait. Hey, over here.
Geldik abi.
Hey there. Agent Casey, right?
Ajan
Sheriff
kesiliyor.
Breaker said you'd be coming by to take over the case.
You're half right. Anderson?
Saga Anderson. I'll be leading this case. Seems you already know my partner, Alex Casey.
Shoot. Sorry about that, ma'am. I'm Deputy Mulligan. I just figured that, Federal agents right here, Thornton. My partner, Thornton, down at the crime scene. He's not what you call the sharpest axe in the shed.
Right here? What do you mean? Are they with you? Oh, shit! They didn't hear me, did they?
Were there any
Soralım
witnesses?
tanıdık olan var mı bakalım.
Yeah, a couple out-of-towners. I wonder what they were doing sneaking around the woods at night.
I mentioned the city folk. It's pretty suspicious.
Not that we have anything against city folk, right, Thornton? But don't worry. Sheriff Breaker took them back to town a while ago.
What can you tell us about the
Finish.
crime scene?
Bakalım.
Tell them about the heart.
I was getting to that, Thornton. Well, we reckon there are some organs that are currently
Bu eleman kimseyi
outside the
koruyamaz.
victim's person when they should be, but inside.
Hatta bu ve ortağı da.
I want to see the body. How do we get there?
Oh, sure, that's real simple.
Abla ben
Just through
cesedi
the hole
biliyorum.
in the fence,
Yardılar bizi.
down the
Az
hill
önce.
towards the lake around the old convenience store. You can't miss it. Everything's been closed since the area was fenced off. The store, the campground, all of it.
Mulligan, tell them I'm here waiting. I'll show them around.
They got it, Thornton.
Ben önden giderim.
Before we get to the crime scene, there's time to review the facts of the case
Bir
so
de erkek
far.
olacak.
Make sure I'm seeing the clues clearly. The Mind Place. My version of the Mind Palace technique. To sift through clues and work the case. Building the Mind Place again for each case. Using each field office as a model in my head. The facts are on the board. Everything we know about the previous murders. Worth taking another look.
Ne yazıyor acaba? Kurbanlar. Tüm kurbanlar 2010 yılında kayıp olarak bildirilmiştir. Başka ortak özellik yok. Tate Lane dişiymiş. Wendy Davis öğretmen. Vücudumuşmuş. Değişik. Percy Wolf mağaza sahibi. Okey. Cinayetlerde küçük bir fark var. Cesetlerdeki tek ortak nokta şişkinlik. Ama ölüm nedeni değil. Göğüs travması. Ölüm sonrası suya maruz kalmama. Evet aynen. Suda başladık kanka. Çok açıklayıcı oldu. Katil profili. Üçüncü kurban dokunaksız dövmelerle kaplıydı. Katile mesaj olabilir mi? Ya da sanatları. Bilmiyorum. Kurbanlar 2010 yılında kaybolmaları. Üstünde görünürde hiçbir ortak noktaları yok. Katil bir sporcu ya da avcı olabilir. Yok kanka 3 kişilerdi. Gölge halinde geldiler. Okey. Yapacağım başka bir şey var mı? Yok okey.
I see you're already hard at work, Anderson. Close to cracking it?
We're just getting started.
Aynen
Let's
kanka.
head down
Burada
the hill
durdum
to the crime
çözdüm bak
scene.
şu an. Yürü vasıfsız eleman.
Fucking nature gives me a headache. There's too much sky.
Öyle yarrağım abi. Gösterirler sana birazdan gökyüzünü. Ben bu elemanı korumam.
Hey, Casey. You putting me in charge. Why now?
Look, Anderson, you're a
Aa, tipe bak.
better detective than I am. You've cracked cases that had the rest of us baffled. I don't want to slow you down.
Are you
Yaparım.
thinking of retiring?
Bence de
You know
siktir
what
hayatına.
happens to cops who say this is their last case.
Real funny, Anderson.
Aa, ben koşunca o da koşuyor. İyiymiş lan.
Stairs are out.
Bakayım.
You okay to jump down?
I'm not that old.
Ayna zirvesi. Uzaktaki güçlü dağ. Kazan Gölü'nde. Bakın ikonik bir simge olan Mirror Peak'ten başkası değildir. Doğru açıdan bakıldığında güzelliği gölün sakin yüzeyine yansıyacak. Ters çevrilmiş tüm ihtişamıyla yansıtılacaktır. Okey. Bu yansıma olayı. Geldim. Doğa düşmanı orospu.
Not a bad place to get murdered.
If getting back to nature is your thing.
Bizde de ufaktan katillik var yalnız ha. Çıtır.
Damn. Should have brought an umbrella.
I like the rain. The only thing around here that feels like home.
You think the local law had the sense to put up a tarp?
If they did, next coffee's on me.
Yavşak az önce gökyüzüne küfür ediyordun. General Store. Yürü.
Hey!
Deputy
Ne bağırıyorsun?
Thornton, I take it.
Gördük ha.
That's me, at your service, ready to get this case solved. Now the body's behind the store. Come on, I'll show you. So,
Yürüyeceksin abla.
FBI, huh?
Yok CIA.
That's so cool.
Yağmur yağıyor da FBI giydik.
Hunting down psycho serial killers and
Aynen.
shootouts with the mob.
Kesinlikle.
Got the UFO cover-ups.
Those are real? You guys hiring?
Let's just see this body, shall we?
Evet dostlar, az önce aklımızı alan
Now this is the scene of the
senaryoda
crime. We found him on
oynadığımız
the table.
Cıbıl abi.
Now, we didn't touch nothing, you know, procedures and stuff.
Thanks, Deputy.
No tarp. You owe me a coffee.
Okay, let's start by examining our guest of honor. Does this fit the MO of the previous murders? Body is positioned on the table. Ritualistic. Another body turns up just as we arrive in town. Coincidence?
Bakalım.
Step 1. Examine the corpse. The killer left the heart right next to the body.
Hadi canım.
Inside stab wound. Chest cut open. Heart removed. Bruising on the wrist from the cargo straps holding him down.
Okey. Şimdi bunların hepsini tek tek koymam mı lazım? Değneği de koyacağız dayı.
Nope.
İlla o sarı
Part
kağıdın
removed
üzerine
from
bırakmam
chest,
lazım ha.
strapped by the wrists. Definitely
Evet.
matches the previous murders.
Evet.
But this
Evet.
time the heart and the straps were left behind.
Doğru.
More clues to work with. This makes 4 murders that we know about.
Evet.
Who is our victim? Who killed him? Need to find more clues.
Ne bu kanka? Neyse.
Large amount of blood on the table.
Hadi
The
canım.
victim died here. Multiple people were here. Multiple killers?
Hı. Katiller mi?
Boot prints indicating multiple killers.
Abi
Quite
mi?
the party. Did they plan for the murder to happen here?
3 kişiler abla.
Any idea who the victim is?
Oh, I sure do. His name is Nightingale. He was FBI.
Evet.
He came to town about 13 years ago. Now, I haven't heard a word about him since. Until now.
Tamam boş ver.
Robert Nightingale?
Oh, yes. You probably knew him. Brothers in arms. Oh, and sisters.
Çok fazla cinsiyetçi yaklaşım var ya.
Someone was drinking beer. They spent time here, waiting. Someone left in a hurry. Knocked the tripod over. Was it for a camera?
Okay. Hadi gelelim buraya. Dava çözelim. Tamam, adını öğrendik. Daha sonrası işin okey. Muhtemelen
So you knew our victim.
Well, I didn't recognize him in his current state. But yeah, I ran into him a few times at Quantico. Never worked any cases together. After his partner got killed in the field, he went off the deep end. Got the boot pretty quick after that.
Nightingale went
sure
missing
about
13 years ago. 2010.
The same as all the other victims.
Certainly
Yes.
fits the pattern. Makes me wonder what was going on that year.
Probably something this town wants to forget.
So what happened to Nightingale after the
bence
Bureau let
katili
him
bu.
go?
I only know the rumors. Depression led to booze, booze led to paranoia. He got some wild ideas in his head, chased ghosts until he fell off the map. Guess he ended up here,
I bet there's
Abi
more to that
hayaletler doğru.
story.
but no happy ending.
Ne olmasını bekliyordun? Masaj yapan
I think
Tayland.
that's everything. For now at
Hocam
least.
masaj yapan kadınlar mı diyecek?
Anything clicking yet?
Not sure. Need to think about it.
Okey. Abi sen bir şey diyeceksin mi? Yok sen demeyeceksin. Burada var bir şey.
Robert Nightingale, ex-FBI, came to Bright Falls 13 years ago.
Evet. Bunları yerleştirmemizi istiyor. Hikaye ilerlemiyor.
They planned for the murder to happen here, passing the time with equipment ready. They were waiting for him.
Ya
But why
canım öyle bir şey.
Nightingale? He's been missing for 13 years. Why here? Why now?
Abla sen dedektifsin. Sen bilmiyorsan ben nasıl bileyim? Aha.
Profiling. Get into the subject's head. See what they saw. Feel what they felt. Use whatever I know about them to guide my intuition to a revelation.
Ne
Piece
oluyor?
it together.
Ne yapacağız? Profil oluşturma. Okey.
Nightingale was
Cinayeti.
chosen as the victim. Why?
Flick the switch, it goes click. Lights
Nasıl?
are off. But somebody's home. Somebody's home.
This wasn't some random act of violence. This was a ritual. A Nightingale a component. They didn't see him as a person. More like a container for something. Agent Nightingale has been MIA for 13 years. How did he end up here?
Up from the
Kameraya
lake
ya,
that's
ne
not a
oldu?
lake. It's dark. He was there too. You are not allowed in the lake until he says otherwise.
Robert Nightingale came from the lake before his murder.
Hı hı. Tam olarak öyle. Evet, şimdi ne yapacağız?
The lake is connected to Nightingale somehow. Casey, let's take a look down by the lake. Lead the way.
Sounds good. This way, right?
Right.
Okay, well, I'll just wait here.
Tamam kanka sen orada bekle. Riske yarayacağını zaten zannetmiyorum.
This one of your hunches, Anderson? Did something happen at the lake?
I think Nightingale came up from that direction. From the lake. Probably looking for shelter. Safety. They were waiting for him.
When you're ready, I'd love to hear what you put together so far.
Sure. It's
Abi
not that
biraz daha hızlı
complicated.
yürüsene.
Nightingale was out in the woods alone at night, possibly nude. The killers knew he was here, ambushed him, dragged him to the campgrounds, strapped him to the table, cut his heart out. But then they were interrupted by those witnesses, the Bookers. The job is unfinished.
That seems pretty complicated to me.
Oh.
What was this guy doing skinny dipping at this time of year?
Haven't figured that part out yet.
Lots of questions.
Lots of answers for us to find.
I didn't know trees got that.
A witch with no heart. A strange echo of Al murder.
Kalpsiz ya da okey. Kesin. Neredesin lan? Hah.
There's a piece of paper on the ground. Tracks. Barefoot. Nightingales?
Hemen bakalım.
I think he came from the lake. But his tracks make no sense.
Sanmıyorum kanka ya. Al kağıdı götürelim inceleyelim.
A page full of text on one side. Not a printout. Written with a typewriter. Old school. Lines scratched out and edits added with a pen.
Like a manuscript. Page of a story. Killer left a message.
It's for us. The text is about us.
Yazan mesaj. Bunu yazan Tosun okuyana kosun herhalde.
The victim was one of their own. FBI Special Agent Robert Nightingale. And then there was the page they found. The first step down into terrifying depths.
Reading
Reading
the words. These
These
words felt like a message.
Felt like a message.
Someone knew they were here, someone playing a game with them. An invitation. How could they not accept, even if they knew it would end up hurting them?
Someone's been watching us.
Playing a sick game with us.
You were right. This is right up my alley. Nightingale came this way. Either he dropped this page, or the killers left it for us.
Abla
I should
duvar
profile
doldu.
Nightingale about this page.
Bir dakika.
We found a page in the woods. A story about these events. What is Nightingale's role in this?
I carry his words close to my chest now. Inside, the awful truth. You must dig it out.
Something was put inside him. In his chest. I must find out what.
Yani. Korku dedik, soruşturma yapıyoruz ya. E'si miseliler gibi koşuyor.
Hey, you made it back. Good. I hope you didn't get stuck in any of those
Geri
big puddles.
dönebilmişsiniz derken.
Crazy flooding down there, huh? Just like I said.
Ağla göğsüne mi bakıyorsun? Neresine bakıyorsan bak. Ah. Ne yapacağız? Ne?
you get lost,
Selamünaleyküm.
Anderson?
Yok be.
Deputy, I want the body taken back to town for a proper examination ASAP.
Well, sure, but the coroner won't be back in town for another week after Deerfest.
Not a problem. I'll do it myself.
Oh, and Sheriff Breaker called to say he's got the bookers at the Oh Dear Diner in town. Oh, and I've got a key to the gate. It's a shortcut back to the parking lot just up the hill.
I can't get that manuscript page out of my head.
Bugün bu kadar
I've
okey mi
never
ya?
seen killers reach out so directly before.
Yoksa devam edelim mi?
Damn impressive work so far. With your technique, these hunches were moving fast.
I wasn't sure about taking a case so far from home, but I'm thrilled to be here for this mystery. Need to swing by the lodge to get anything from the field office?
I'm all set.
I'll park there anyway. I want to walk to the diner, get a feel for the town.